Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first Neo Dojo special. I am Meta Abe, and I'm here with the rest of the goons to view a first to 10 with Andy OCR versus Kizzy K. And we also have a special guest here with us, um, a very prestigious top 8 commentator for Samurai Showdown for the very first ever Evo featuring Samurai Showdown, Aru. So guys, welcome. We're here to play. We're here to watch. I can't wait. Welcome.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Of course, man. Happy to have you guys here.
And
Happy
no,
to hear
I'm
it.
like really flattered that you guys are having me on to help out with like the pre-match analysis. I'm really excited to see these two play, man.
Mhm.
Andy OCR and Kizzy K. I look up to both these players a lot. A lot of respect for their play. I
Yeah.
really can't wait to see how this.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like for us out here, like this is a matchup I've been wanting to see for a while. I've seen Kizzy K play the game from the get-go, and obviously he just had a great run and won CEO Otaku, and Andy OCR's just been really consistent. So I don't know, man. I want to see these SoCal dudes go at it.
Yeah, I now that you mentioned that, I can't remember the last time I saw Andy OCR take anything less than first at a tournament
Hmm.
that I've been paying attention to. So and like obviously he's on like a hot streak these days, like the back-to-back-to-back
Hmm.
Ronin Rumble. Pretty impressive stuff. But Kizuki, of course, like you mentioned, he beat a lot of really good players at CEO Taku, including yours truly.
Yeah, I
So
saw
I'm
that.
still a little bit butthurt about that, but
Uh,
yeah, I mean, tell me more about this matchup. Do these two like do they ever play each other?
I mean, I'm sure that they meet each other in their place in their area of play, which is usually Wednesday night fights, SoCal edition. Andy OCR, as you mentioned, pretty familiar with the top three positions in that weekly tournament series, and in an area which is probably, arguably, the strongest region in America for Samurai Showdown right now.
nice. What a guy. See, we need some more of this shit, guys. Admitting your place in life. Thanks, Hell Pockets.
Wow. All right. So I was going to say, but not. So him and Kizzy K probably do a fair amount of clashing, once in a while. Brackets work the way they do. That's specifically why we are running this matchup, because this may not be something that they get to do very often. And not only that, it's a long set. So
That
could be
is
a
true.
couple.
That actually changes the dynamic quite a lot. Sorry to cut you off, but in this game, it's very much about conditioning and making big reads, right? And in a long set, you have a lot more time to do that. I think it's going to be really cool to see kind of who ends up on.
It's going to be all about adjustment. 100%. Like, first two matches, we'll call those the tournament matches. Whoever wins those, if this is a tournament situation, they'd be in the money. But you still got 8 more after that. And that's when the opponent gets the read on you. And that's when you got to get the read on them almost immediately afterwards.
Well,
A lot of
I
exciting stuff.
I guess a great example, the most recent example you could illustrate that exact point is Kizzy K's run in CO Taku, right?
Right.
Um, you saw him fall behind in the set a few times, but through his patience and his finally getting the read and committing, he was able to turn around a lot of shit. Uh, it was super impressive.
I just
Yeah, I'm
want to
glad
talk
you
about.
brought that
Oh,
up
go ahead.
Yeah.
because when I played him, I
Yeah.
actually got up a game on him. I was feeling pretty good. I thought, I got this shit. It's
Yeah.
who Kizzy K, who like whatever. Like I got this right. And
Yeah.
then this guy, he like gets the read on how I like to move around and stuff, and when I like to press buttons, and he hits me with like some ridiculous turnaround punches or
Mhm.
whatever it's called in this game, crazy downpour, I think.
Crazy
Uh-huh.
downpour, yes.
Yeah, so I mean that like I was so shook after that, and he just like outplayed me over and over again, made a lot of really good adjustments, and I just couldn't keep up. So I'm wondering if he can keep up that same like that type of play against Andy OCR, or if Andy will stay one step ahead of him.
Well, what's one thing that's really interesting about these two is that they're very familiar with basically what the game revolves around. And that's a lot of getting reads through movement out of the threat of throw, right?
Mhm.
Like these two have pretty much been able to be successful because I think they have one of the better understanding of that part of the game. and they have characters that can deal with those situations very well. Um, we were bringing it up with Kizzy K too, is that specifically I was watching him play against you and how he was very patient in seeing the things you were doing as a threat to throw. Like there was a few times where you were committing to backdash, neutral jump sometimes, and you could tell that he was really, dude, he would sit in the fucking pocket a lot trying to get you to do something.
Yeah,
And
man.
and that shit was crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of like control as well. Like whenever I'd be in the corner, he would like do his very best to like keep me there. Obviously, like you're supposed to, but most people aren't as successful as he is at doing that. And I thought that was really impressive. But I also wanted to bring up, since you're bringing up movement and using the threat of throw,
Mhm.
um, to kind of force your opponent to do stuff. I wanted to bring up Andy OCR. He's really good as well at moving around, I noticed. And I
Yeah.
was watching some footage of his. He's really good at using the run to like pressure you to do something, and then he'll react to your response to
Mhm.
the run. So like if you just sit there, I noticed he likes to he'll like go for a poke with, or like a low poke or something, or a 6-6C if you jump.
Mhm.
And sometimes he'll like even mix it up with the throw. So he really keeps you guessing, and that's interesting with Jubei because he's got two ways to keep you grounded, in the 5B and in the 6-6C. So I mean, it's the risk reward proposition is pretty interesting once he gets into that range of his. So I want to see how Kizzy deals with it.
I also want to point out that Andy OCR, a bit of a fisherman by trade, but self-admitted, as he averages about 17 deflect attempts per round.
That is true. I haven't
That
seen
dude,
anybody deflect as much as him.
that dude will play the numbers game like he is the thirstiest man at the bar right now. As soon as he lands one, that's it. He capitalizes perfectly. And there's definitely something to be said about someone who fishes for the deflect, but another thing entirely for someone who just is ready to go immediately after it's successful. And he's able to do that 100% of the time. And that's really scary.
Also, though, Kizzy, actually one of the few people that I've ever really seen like hard calling out like a deflect attempt.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it at CEO Taku against Alzarath, who also plays Jubei. And he did like an SSM when he had Jubei in like a defensive situation, just raw, like as a straight up read, and it actually connected. And I was like, my mind was just, it exploded because it was
Mhm.
like such a godlike read. So if Andy gets too comfortable spamming that deflect, then Kizzy might get, he might pick up on it and really blow him up for it.
Yeah, it definitely pays to be careful in a matchup like this. Speaking of which, what do you think the character? How much do you think the characters are going to come into play here between Jubei versus what we can assume is Shizumaru?
Yeah, so I was actually doing some training mode because I don't play either of these characters that much. And I noticed some really interesting stuff actually. Um, I'm sure they already know about this, so I don't feel bad like talking about it if they're listening. But Jubei, of course, 5B, 2B, very strong pokes, right? 5B though, it can actually whiff over Shizumaru if the Shizumaru player isn't blocking
Mm.
and is crouching. So it's weird. Like there's if you're the Shizumaru, you might want to just like sit there and not block to like kind of bait out the 5B.
Maybe hit down
And
forward.
if that happens, then you get like a really easy whiff punish on it, right? Uh, and like I don't know, like even considering all that, I feel like on the ground it's like not as bad for Shizumaru as you would expect, because you think Jubei, you think like this guy, he's got the best pokes or whatever in the game,
Right.
you get so much reward off of it, but I don't think Shizumaru will struggle that much, depending on how much Kizzy has really labbed the matchup and the spacings and whatnot. Even though he has kind of stubby buttons.
And we've seen video of Shizumaru literally countering 5B with just 5K, but it's like max distance.
Right, yeah, that's like as the whiff punish, right? I saw that
Right.
too. Uh, so another thing that's really important to talk about in this matchup, or any matchup involving Shizumaru, is the air, right? 'Cause
Mhm.
he likes to be in the air a lot. I think Jubei doesn't do that badly in the air against Shizumaru. Like we saw at CEO Taku, Shizumaru was able to get over Charlotte consistently
Mm-hmm.
because her jump arc is quite short and her air normals, they all point downwards, right? So she didn't really have a way to challenge him in the air like that. But Jubei, he actually can, because his jump is way higher, and his jump C can actually hit Shizumaru like horizontally. So I don't know. I feel like that that part of the screen is also kind of a wash. It's pretty even, I feel.
Yeah,
So
that does seem to be a really big deal. The fact that some of these characters in the game, or a few of the characters in the game, can be really dynamic in the air, and it's been tough for certain characters to lock that situation down. But uh, against somebody like Andy OCR and the character that he plays, and the bets that he's willing to make, because actually both of these characters, or both of these guys, out of both of them, kind of like how Hell Pockets was talking, I do believe that Andy OCR plays the numbers game a lot more, right? Which means he tries to go for a lot of situations that maybe if you were to get punished, it wouldn't be a big punish. It's worth the risk, you
Yeah.
know. Uh, Kizzy, however, will make the big boy reads, like
right.
big boy reads, dropping the sack, causing an earthquake, like, bruh. Uh, so I don't know, man. Like that might be the later adaptation in this scenario, and when we're dealing with the air situation, right? Is how Kizzy can find a way to mix that up to be super unpredictable with a character who's already dynamic. You know, like he can possibly take that to the next level as the adaptation goes on.
Yeah, that's true. Because Jubei is a pretty one-dimensional character.
Mhm.
Andy like does his best to like mix things up a bit, but like Jubei is by design fairly limited, whereas Shizumaru he's got a lot more freedom. Just because of all the nature of the way his different specials behave and all that stuff. So it's possible that Kizzy might just have like a deeper toolbox than Andy does, and that might come into play.
Well, it's also interesting to mention to some of the people who are watching who aren't familiar with Andy OCR or Kizzy K. Andy OCR's history, as far as the earliest I can remember, goes all the way back to original Street Fighter 4 when they started doing the OG Wednesday night fights. Um, I don't know. I can remember as early as the very beginning, but that's Andy OCR's history, and he went heavy on Street Fighter 4, and he was a top player. Um, so that's a lot of his background. And Kizzy K is an anime player, and he's a great Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue. He could pretty much play anything really well, but those are his specialties. Um, so it's interesting that you see these two players kind of acclimate themselves to these characters, right? Like Andy plays Jubei and Kizzy plays Shizumaru, and kind of goes into how Andy is very comfortable controlling a more straightforward character, and where Kizzy is willing to make those big reads that probably lend more to that style of games that he plays.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's a good observation.
I'm excited.
One
I can't
thing.
wait, honestly.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, I was just making an anecdote. I can't wait to see how they actually decide when is the actual moment where they decide they're not comfortable and how they're going to fix their lack of comfortable or their uncomfortableness there. That's usually when you see players get creative. It's when you see players start to crack. But with this being alongside that we mentioned before, there's a possibility for both of those situations to also completely do a 180 where someone who was, adjusting well ends up losing their footing, and then the person who was cracking ends up getting their second wind. It's going to be a very interesting long set. Now you continue, Aru.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, is there like a character lock rule or anything like that? Is there a possibility that we'll see other?
No, there is no character lock, so
Okay.
technically they could change.
Yeah. So I don't know if these players play any other characters, but that is something that might happen if
I have
like
not
it
seen
becomes
that.
like okay.
I don't think I don't know. Is Kizzy willing to gamble on a Yoshitora right now?
Oh no! If you have a single conversation with Kizzy about Yoshitora, you will know how he feels about that character. So I do not foresee that at all. Crackprawn though in the chat he says that Andy plays Shizumaru as well. So I wonder if he would ever be willing to run the mirror against Kizzy, who has been focusing very heavily on Shizumaru since he released. So I don't know. Like doesn't seem likely to me, but I guess possible. Uh, oh, Crackprawn says he probably will. So. Oh
It's a
man,
great
Interesting.
character.
So
that
this
sounds very ominous.
I like I said, man. I guess around probably game 6, we'll start seeing what these guys are really gonna commit to.
Yeah, they're gonna
Because
dig real deep.
That's when you get uncomfortable, baby. We start sweating.
here's the thing, man. I really believe that Samurai Showdown is a great game for a long set, just in the nature of the game and how heavily it's based on reads, and paying attention to what the opponent's doing and taking advantage of making reads on movement, making reads on like deflect attempts or uh throw attempts and stuff like that. Like it's funny because like we get into the middle point, right? It's like everything kind of starts to reset because everybody would potentially already unload a lot of their skill set, right? But I feel like this game just constantly keeps rotating itself in the way that Kizzy's making a read. Andy OCR is making a read. Kizzy now changed. Now he does an adaptation. I feel like it happens at a lightning pace in this game
Mhm.
compared to other games.
Yeah, you mentioned reads, but I think equally important in that conversation is the conditioning aspect as
Oh
well.
yeah.
You can't really you can't do reads without the conditioning, right? And
No.
it's both these players obviously very high level fighting game players. So probably we're gonna see a lot of like very deep like mind games and stuff. So again, very very excited to watch this set.
All right. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Gibby, if you can hear me, we are gonna start getting the players in here and giving them a chance to speak on this special event that we've invited them to be a part of.
Yo, the
Uh,
promo?
yeah, dude, Kizzy K and Andy OCR. Yeah, man, let's get you guys in here and let's talk a bit about what potentially may occur tonight. Yo, what up? What up?
Yo,
All right, I'll start this off. All right, Kizzy.
yo.
All right, man. So obviously you're just coming off of your win at CO Otaku, man. At what level is your confidence today at knocking down Andy OCR?
Man, that's a very good question. Judging by the chart that I've seen, I would
Uh-huh.
say I have a 7 out of 10 chance of winning.
Whoa.
Uh, I really like those numbers, so I'm going to be going hard with those numbers. But yeah, on a serious note, I haven't beat Andy yet in a tournament set.
Yeah.
Since we encountered, like I've gotten close, but like I never really could have like closed the game. He always does the Andy special and like come back with some Lucky Charm stuff, but uh, he's really good. I'm actually really excited to play him in a long set because I really like playing like first to tens and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and like try to like dissect the players' mind, also their character, and also like their game plan. So I'm pretty sure he's already kind of like prepared about what I'm going to do.
Hmm.
So I'm going to basically just change it up and play the long game, right? So hopefully I'm able to do it properly and not messed up because it's really hard. It's really easy to like mess up and then like you lose really badly. So
Right.
I just got to make sure I stay clean. He's good, so I just got to make sure I got to keep that in mind as well. So
All right. Well, I got one more question for you. Is there a different mindset that you go into in a first to 10, or I guess illustrate what the difference is in your mindset in a first to 10 versus, maybe like a first to 5? Like,
yeah, so like I usually play completely different from first to two, first to three, and also first to 5, 7.
oh, okay.
I definitely have a different mindset and perspective because, like I said, 2 out of 3 is very like volatile, right? So
Right.
a lot of things that can happen really, really fast in a game like this. So with so many games to like have in mind, you're able to like accept certain situations
Mhm.
than you usually can accept, right? Usually you get put in a bad situation. Sometimes you got to make a decision, right? Sometimes you
Yeah.
do, sometimes you don't. It all depends if you know that player or not. But since we know each other and the set is going to be really, really long,
Mhm.
definitely gonna have a different game plan than I usually have. So
All right, man. Well, it sounds good, man. I wish you the best of luck.
thank you.
I'm sure you guys are gonna put on a good show. Um, Andy, if you could come into this conversation,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was watching Kizzy play CEO Taku like the whole weekend, so
Nice. Got him. Downloaded.
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But no, it like all the stuff he does, not many people do, and people don't play Shizu that well yet. So I think right now he's probably the best. Just the best,
Nice.
you know.
What a coincidence, though. Both of you guys from SoCal. What a strong region.
Yeah, right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Like
No, clearly not, bro. Clearly not. There tens don't exist.
you playing him before, he played a different character, so none of that counts anymore. Like he plays Shizu now, so it's back to 0-0, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh.
But even still, you know, sometimes that mindset of like, oh man, you're demon, stuff like that, like all of that all can be accounted to. Obviously, I'm not gonna say if it is or not because that's what makes it
Nice.
fun.
Right.
But
Yeah, well, not tonight.
yeah, yeah. So it's really like I said, new character, so I'd be able to have a different type of mindset approaching Andy.
Okay. Well,
All right.
man. Go ahead. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, so it's first to 10. It's not character lock, right? So we just
No, it's not. It's not.
need to know.
He's like, who said I'm gonna play Jubei?
No, in the first to 10, I kind of tend to play a little bit more loose than I normally do.
Right.
I could take a couple games, steal a couple before he figures me out.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
Right.
All right.
It is definitely different. Like I really feel like the first to 10 adds that little bit of stretch, even like compared to like a first to 7. You know, it's just that little bit of gas that you gotta have to be able to stay the course. Because a lot of times, I mean, it is like you guys are saying, it's a heavy mental game. So who knows? Maybe somebody gets gas.
Anybody else got anything to ask them? Because I got this here poll on Twitter that I started earlier today. And see
Oh,
what
did you?
yeah, everybody who basically I told everybody to put $1 in if they want to vote for your Kizzy K or Andy OCR. And currently, over 100 people by a wide margin have put their money behind Kizzy K here.
Did you even drop it in the chat, bro?
No, it was like hours earlier, bro.
Oh, drop it again.
I'll drop it again. Don't worry. I retweeted that stuff. It's up. It's up. Don't worry.
Drop it in here.
I will drop it in here.
Okay.
You can go and vote right here. Now, of course, this is meaningless. It's more for my pleasure and to build stats and whatnot and build like, you know, a mood around this match. But I gotta say, man, Andy, like you got a lot to prove.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
I'm ready to play already. What, 3 minutes left?
Yeah, man.
All
Kizzy
right,
K
go
wasn't at Neo Dojo at
No one
Super
knows.
Arcade, man. He
No one
wasn't
knows about Orange County region Andy, bro.
there.
All right, man. Like, you guys want to get down to business?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your sticks ready. Gibby, are you ready to go? Gibby, are you there? I cannot hear you. Oh, okay. Aru, by the way, are you gonna bail? It'd be totally
Yeah,
fine if you want to stay.
I think I'll bail. You guys
Okay.
got this.
All right, sounds good, man.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Oh, for sure, dude. We'll have you on again, man.
Awesome.
care.
Yeah.
Most definitely. That was fun.
Adios. Good luck, both of you guys.
All right. Take it easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get busy real soon.
I gotta say, it's really exciting to be doing something like this. We've been talking about doing an exhibition format for quite some time here on Game Goons, and it's kind of finally coming to fruition the way we wanted it to.
Right.
No
All right, Gibby.
compromises.
You give the go, sir. Okay, I'll let you know. Yes, we are playing on the Dojo. All right, Andy OCR is on the left and Kizzy K is on the right.
Oh boy, I'm about to crank it real loud. Here we go, guys. First match of the first to 10 underway.
What
And
characters are they gonna pick? Oh, we got a Jubei.
We got a Jubei already? Out the gate? I thought he said he was gonna play looser than this. Maybe he is gonna play. Maybe that isn't playing loose. Maybe that isn't playing loose. All right.
Oh, there's already an X. That's
We're going with. We're going with
bad sign.
Tournament mains. All right.
Oh. Thumbs up. Yeah, this is for $100, by the way. We did fail to mention that in the pre-show.
Yeah, this is for $100. We're all the money that I was talking about earlier with the poll. Like, it's we're already giving it to him. Whoever wins this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
All right, you see Andy OCR already trying to keep him at bay, going right for a slight. I don't know. That was a big punish opportunity.
All right, a little bit of patience here. Connects with the throw.
Right now, Kizzy K running the show. This might just be Andy OCR's attempt to gain some knowledge of the player. Remember, this is the first to 10, so he's got a lot of time to get used to Kizzy K's antics. Ooh.
Just prior to that, connecting with the run C. Oh, nice overhead.
Yeah, hate to see that happen. That overhead.
Wow!
That's the first one he went for, too. Jesus Christ.
The first one connects. That's a good omen, man.
It's gonna be a long night.
That's a big step up there. 1 foot on the chest.
Yeah, remember this is the first to 10, so I actually do not expect to see too many rage bursts against SSM attempts after deflect because of that win count. Woo!
Got the threat of rage still.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the baits. We're already seeing the hard reads.
Gotta be careful with those guard break attempts. You got so much time of recovery afterwards.
Oh, nice. Try to bait something out there. A lot of use of the air control with Kizzy K. Andy is still ahead, though.
Not anymore. Andy, you're kind of on the ropes for this second round. At threat level red.
Oh, nice. Did you see how he went with the standing kick?
Yeah.
Because he got deflected earlier. You got to be careful what buttons he presses after that run C.
We're just trying to close out the round now, so yeah, no reason to really bet on a weapon button here when you just need to touch him twice. Ooh. Nice and clean. And Kizzy K currently
Interesting.
with a lot of momentum, but unfortunately just taken away immediately.
So far right now, Andy's game, his offense has been based a lot out of that running C. Sorry.
And if he gets another guard break off,
okay.
Wow, there it goes. I was gonna say if he got another guard break off, Kizzy K was almost undoubtedly going to rage burst out of it. Good patience on not going for the Easton there. Remembering it. Wow!
Oh my God!
Damn!
Dude!
Get the F out.
And you can tell right now, Andy is turned up. He's ready to take this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, kids. The juices are flowing right now. You got a rage burst. Nice block!
Careful!
Woo!
The guard break, you live and die by it.
Wow, man. Great patience there by Andy OCR. Takes the first round.
Oh, we're returning to the room already?
Yes, we will be returning to the room because to avoid disconnects.
Ah, okay.
All right. 1 up for Andy OCR.
All right, there's our handy dandy overlay ready to go. Andy OCR with 1 over Kizzy K.
I don't know, man. That did a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah.
Tap for life, baby.
That crazy.
Kizzy's been really strong with that move, man. He's turned a lot of shit around, especially at CEO Taku.
It's like it's just the one thing they least suspect, especially get that long into the match. Ooh, that instant float.
Nice control there. by Andy OCR, connecting with those overheads, becoming a threat at that distance.
He's got him in the corner now. Shouldn't be letting him out anytime soon.
Nice
Right.
choice there.
Not going anywhere.
Backs off a little bit, gives a little bit of room.
Gave him a little bit too much room there, I gotta say.
It's always a two-way threat though when everybody's close to each other. Both can get thrown. You know?
Exactly. If you get hit by that wake-up throw too, it's just as bad. He can throw you into the corner. Ooh, no jump beat for you there.
I like the zoning so far from Andy OCR. Run up C connects this time. Very effective in the corner too to try to get neutral jumps.
Man, lets it rip. This is only the first round. Andy OCR feeling he can deal with a weapon flip this early in the game. Picks it up off the knockdown. Wow!
Oh my God! No way!
I said it's the last thing you're thinking about.
Wow!
He's always charging.
Yeah! Wow! Nice!
Ooh, no
man, he
cross
almost
up
had a
though.
good bait.
Yeah. I get that
And
extra knockdown.
OCR with the rage threat.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
Wow.
You also got to deal with that DP too. You still got to deal with that DP.
We're definitely seeing a huge difference in gameplay style here.
Yeah, Andy OCR got stung by that twice.
He's been playing really clean and made really good decisions, but that one bad decision just ate
Yes.
like most of his fucking life.
Exactly. So his playstyle might have to switch sometime soon.
I don't know. I mean, he took that one pretty convincingly.
True,
It's been back and forth, honestly.
but Kizzy K is still charging.
He can explode. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
Kizzy can always explode.
Oh! Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, once that second hit of down C hits, it's just 50%.
All right, huge deficit.
Big
Nice
crossover.
block there.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, just trying to get some air in his lungs, probably. Doesn't really have response to that jump. No anti-air in there. Whoa! We're gonna see another deflect.
He's really trying to get that float to work to open up some options for himself. Maybe get Andy to commit to something.
Yeah, but we're seeing a lot of movement from Andy right now. Even though he's kind of at advantage here, still not allowing Kizzy K to get in that range that makes him feel comfortable with releasing the tap.
Oh man, but Kizzy is scouting 100%.
He was looking for it.
All right, the gameplay is gonna change here. Oh,
He's gonna charge it all over again. Andy right now still with a life deficit, not in his favor, but doesn't have to worry about crazy downpour just yet.
oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. Oh my God. Oh my.
We might see a rage explosion right very soon.
Just
Nice
a-
block.
No.
Oh, gets the bait.
way.
It finally worked out, man. Wow.
Has to think about so much.
It's
Andy
just
also
like
has-
it's just like we were talking about before the match, man. Like there's things that he's doing to condition the situation, and he had been using that flow to try to set up different baits, and that finally worked out in his favor big time there.
Man, that is frightening to say the least.
Whew. All right, man. 1-1, baby.
That's what we wanted. This could go all night. Started out with a big deflect and big deflect into SSM, and now it's shifting over the crazy downpour setups.
Yeah, man. We got big boy reads against very solid gameplay right now, right? And it really is colliding so far in his first two matches. And for those of you watching, this is a first attempt for $100.
Yes, sir. Woohoo! Big. Oh, missed
The very first Neo Dojo special.
Nice guard break. Yeah, he'll eat
Great
those all
start.
day. And how nice is it now that Jubei gets to actually confirm into that with no issues?
Oh boy, here we go. And he's got to be a little bit respectful here. Put himself in the corner. Oh! Baits the throw. No!
Ow, come on.
What?
He did not respect the jump B at all.
Always has that on deck. Kizzy K is always a threat.
Man, do you think he even remembered, like, even tried to release it there? He was just like, whatever.
I don't know, man.
Like, who gets jumped in on and still releases crazy downpour? That is phenomenal.
built in the
Andy
box here.
He's not out of it yet. He's only got a wow. Commentator's curse. All right, Andy OCR has
great
not
punish.
had the momentum in his favor for the last 2 or 3 rounds. Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa! Andy OCR. What a pickup.
Staying strong, man. Oh, nice.
Oh my God, he's feeling it. Just a bit outside. Nice!
Nice jumping conversion on a crouching character. Big combo.
In case you don't know, hitting someone crouching gives extra hit stun. Oh, that's a wrap. Really? Could he not SSL?
Oh, what a backdash!
Yeah, he had
Wow!
to do that. Oh, get on that, baby. All right, a little bit of... You know he didn't want to use rage to finish off that round, but you got to do what you got to do nonetheless.
This match is so goddamn close, man. 1 round each again.
Big West Point is coming up. What a response. 2C. Ow!
Wow.
Talk about big reach.
Oh!
He had it! He had the block!
Nice overhead. Offense is set up.
You guys can't be showing us this stuff this early in the match. I'm losing my voice already.
Andy OCR goes in for the throw. Forces Kizuge to explode.
Kizzy definitely charging still. With an extra time because of the rage to charge up even more. 35 seconds left on the clock afterwards to charge up even more after that.
And so far, Andy OCR has showed an array of
Oh, he's trying
Wow.
to do it again, dude.
What the fuck? Dude. So,
Was that universal overhead again?
Andy OCR was literally using everything in the book to combat run-up throw or any type of run-up attempts. So, Kizzy ran up, and whatever the fuck he did, he knew it was going to do something. Fucking he said. That's fucking crazy.
That's
Holy shit.
That's messed up.
Wow.
That's the decisions process that comes with someone running up on you. It's either going to be guard break, which in case you hit the backdash or jump, or it's Eason, in which case you get caught if you make a move.
Dude, and the thing is like Andy's making high percentage decisions, right? But Kizzy's making the big reads.
Yeah.
You know, he's paying attention to what's going on. And he's been really successful so far at that in these first 3 matches.
So how does Andy OCR both play solid and circumvent the big reads?
So this is when you get into a situation where he hasn't been doing bad. Again, it's been pretty much 1 round each every single match so far, right? All he had. Oh
my
no!
What? That doesn't really? Damn, I didn't know it couldn't grab.
He's got to take huge advantage of the situation, man. It's got to be big. He's got to convert, unlike the Dodgers. Don't do it like Hershey.
No.
Sorry, I have PTSD. Yeah, man, he's got to clutch out these wins. Oh, look out for the tap, bro.
Wow,
Don't let it rip.
No DP though. That would have been huge damage. And now
recoil. Oh, you saw that, right?
Get that crazy downpour out of my face.
Umbrella in the sky.
Yeah,
nice
Thea.
jump back. Andy OCR up 1.
You got that one big deflect on him. You know Kizzy K's probably going to hold those heavies to his chest now. Does not want to lose his weapon again off of sticking something out.
Nice damage there. Both in rage. And the OCR with the nice advantage here.
Nice spacing on that instant overhead or universal.
And right here in this situation where he's been able to control a lot of spacing, it actually puts Andy OCR at risk because of the tap. Oh my god.
As you say it.
Yeah. I couldn't get out of my mouth fast enough.
that's how high of a rate that Kizzy K has been getting the taps out. Wow! Yo,
oh,
nice dodge.
What a dodge!
And Kizzy K holds on to the rage. And held on to it for a little too long there. Still had rage available to explode out of that down C.
Dude, so the situation when Andy's pretty much on offense and controlling the corner, it's always risky when Kizzy K has tap available, right?
Mhm.
Because any little recoil or any whiffed move can get punished by Kizzy. So it's not it's a weird situation of like I'm in control but I'm really not, you know. And Kizzy's been able to take advantage of those situations.
Because he's the one scaring him.
Right, exactly. So interesting. 2-2 already. Fucking 4 games and we're tied. It's back to back.
Let's go to the bar after this.
I know, right? I got to stay off, man.
Like, yeah.
I'm prepared for this.
Oh boy.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen,
This is already going a lot better than I thought it would. These guys are absolutely giving us everything they got.
totally worth it. $100 well spent.
$100 well spent. Yes. Thank you, Goons, for that $100. By the way.
Did he already let that umbrella rip?
I think I could have sworn I saw it.
Oh, no big punish off of the spot dodge.
All right, good guard break. With the rush DP.
All right, Handy OCR up in his movement game.
Oh, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait.
That's always a
Yeah.
threat. Oh, almost caught him there.
Yeah, he could have did the heavy version, which dives down, right?
Okay, so again, we're in this corner situation. Although Andy OCR can get a little risky here since he is ahead. Nice choice to back up, actually. He has a lot of life to get. Nice.
Oh my God!
Oh no! Always a threat, man. That's a problem. What a call out by Kizzy!
Dude, Kizzy K is on all cylinders right now.
Wow, wow, wow.
We're
This is
gonna
too
kill.
close. This is too close. Oh my God! And he's not dead.
You've been playing Rental too much.
What? Wow, oh, dude. Good thing we don't commentate this with the microphone. Microphone would have got thrown.
Out the window.
Nice cross up there.
All right, 2S for the anti-air. Is he gonna catch? He's gonna catch? Nah, too early. Or too late.
Still doing a really good job of controlling the corner. Once again, no big punish. Right here, really careful, man. Even a jump like that's gonna get punished.
Yeah.
Just, it allows Kizzy to really open up his offense with the threat of tap.
He's given a lot of time to charge it right now, too. You see that NDOCR is not trying to get anywhere near him right now. Backing up, going in, trying to bait it out.
Every button is a massive commitment here.
Yes, it is. If he goes for 2.
Oh,
my God!
nice block. Oh,
No,
no, the punish doesn't connect.
Yeah, it was a little too late. Oh, too far away from that jump C.
And so far, Andy's already shown a lot of the options he likes to go to combat this tap threat. Nice autocorrect run kick. Oh my God!
that
Dude,
was-
this is the type of stuff I was talking about. I go see Otaku. The fact he's willing to do shit like that is fucking crazy.
And Andy, knowing he still has a round left, does not go for Rage Burst here. Takes
Wow.
the DP death. Gonna fight another round here. At the same time, though, I don't know. That's a judgment call. Sometimes you don't want to even you don't want it to go to round 3, even if it means your opponent comes in with no rage.
Nice spot dodge.
Wow.
He's trying to combat that air assault from Kizzy K, but hasn't been too successful yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kizzy
nice.
K has been jumping
That's
in
running.
that was weird. Yeah. Oh my God. No reason to take that. There we go. Oh, no. Good patience. I was gonna say every guard break that Andy gets on Kizzy K now is unbreakable by Kizzy K because his rage is gone. But now the same goes for Andy OCR.
Never safe though. Andy is never in a safe position. This is gonna be big.
All right, all the resources are. Oh my God!
Big punish.
Are you kidding me?
Oh!
Woo!
So that's big, man. The fact that he's blocking these taps. That maybe answers the question from earlier. You know, how successful can Andy OCR be at baiting those tap attempts? You know, because the whole gameplay completely changes once it's used.
An interesting thing is, well, what does Kizzy K do in response to when he realizes his tap attempts are being baited? His crazy downpour is no longer the move that he least suspects.
Right.
So that's when the adjustment's going to come in for Kizzy K. We're already in match number, what, 5, 6?
5.
So
man.
this is-
Oh no,
this
we're
is
going
around-
to 6. We're going to 6.
Yeah, this is around the time we said that this would be happening. That the adjustment from the standalone vanilla game plan would start to alter for at least one of these players. Is probably going to be Kizzy K first.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have to be him first because his options are getting shut down by Andy OCR's movement and his wherewithal.
And the OCR opening with the aggression. Already got Kizzy K in the corner. Backdash, spot dodge, all the options available for defense. Kizzy K's using them. Nice call out there.
Yeah, jump B, you just throw it out there.
Oh,
Ooh,
big
that's gonna
punish,
hurt.
baby. Oh, no. No super.
Oh! I was gonna say he might be second guessing the recovery on that DP to go for SSM.
Oh, no punish there. A little bit of patience. That's what I like to see. Building the intensity.
Oh my god! No, too far.
This is the tightest I've seen a match between the two of them.
Yeah.
This was a pretty tight gameplay-wise match. Not a lot of craziness. Kizzy keeping it simple. Both of them keeping it real tight.
And Kizzy actually taking that round. Nice adjustment. Ooh, nice jump B from that float. Jump B from Andy OCR. Takes him out of the air. Is he gonna catch?
Oh.
Just enough for the weapon flip. That's all that matters. Ow! Actually, does he still have it? No, he doesn't have it. It's down. What to say? What the hell? I remember there's like some weird glitch with Steve Mario where like if he throws up the tap and you weapon flip him, he keeps the weapon anyway.
Okay.
Whoa! God damn, dude. That's making me mad.
It literally is the button that turns on Kizzy as well. You notice he starts making big ass reads right after he does it.
It's a big momentum
consecutively.
shift. It's a huge momentum shift. Visually, damage-wise.
He has a great sense of that in matches as well. When the momentum's changing. Oh no!
Felt himself a little too hard. It's like having an SSM always available.
Nice check from Andy OCR. Again, another 1-1, 1 round each.
Good punish.
Both characters have rage.
Wow, that down C is absolutely eating Kizzy K alive right now.
Oh, big combo.
Mm-hmm.
Now Kizzy K on the offensive. Been holding that tap for a while now.
He's got to be careful on those floats too, because now that Jubei has that rage, he can do weapon flip technique to catch him at the top. He won't do a lot of damage. It will get rid of his umbrella.
At this point of the match, it requires a little more commitment. Oh, no punish, no!
Second time he hasn't been able to punish that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is scary. He can take a guard break and rage out of it.
Nice overhead. Good option.
He's looking for it. He's charging, and Andy OCR is looking for the guard break. There it is. He's gonna rage out of it. No! He should have just went for it. It would have been no difference for him.
Oh, he tried to
What?
escape it. What? Ooh, oh my god. Okay, here we go. This is the restart button. It's just like we were saying before. We're at the restart button situation right now.
Oh my
All right,
God.
Andy OCR jumps up 4-2. Wow. Hey.
I mean, incredible match nonetheless, but
Yeah.
oh my God. So I'm looking at the replay here on the Twitch. I don't know if I'm lagging or whatever, but the guard break from Kizzy K came with nothing behind it. I think maybe he was trying to bait Rage Burst, but he still should have tried to swing at it anyway to, because it's either going to be nothing or you're going to get damage, right?
Yeah.
If you just do it from neutral, you're just like, well, I'm still at neutral because I can't hit you after you Rage Burst.
Uh-huh.
So it was interesting that he chose to do nothing after that, maybe thinking, well, he'll Rage Burst and I won't have done it. It doesn't work that way exactly.
Oh boy, what a fucking match so far. Deflect a 10. I didn't see him. Okay. He's been able to control a lot with that overhead, actually. Just the combination of all the tool sets that Jubei has
Mm-hmm.
really lends to Andy's playstyle. He's been using it really well in the match.
It's a lot of that stationary pressure, right?
Yeah. He stays just outside of a lot of shit.
Staying just outside of that 2C to the point where the third hit hits you, that means he can't cancel it. And it does not matter that Kizzy K gets the guard breaking the DP regardless. Woo!
Oh man, that run
yeah.
up is dangerous. I'm scared.
Yeah, right. He definitely wants max punishment damage off of that.
Very dangerous situation for both guys right here. Kizzy. Oh, no combo. Wow.
Oh my god, that down C. Too heavy from Junpei.
Oh,
wow. Yeah,
wow.
you can't do that. You can't do that against Suzumaru. You gotta be way outside.
Oh my god, dude. What? That was crazy. Spot dodge, neutral jump into deflect in their face.
Using every
Only in
move
Samsho, baby. Only in Samsho.
Using every evasive option they got. Looking for those parries, those deflects. That's gotta be what, number 21?
Yeah, and he's getting a lot more comfortable with his attempts. He's getting a little bit riskier. Maybe try to gain that lead.
Kizzy K is actually playing the slow game. Wow! I was gonna say Kizzy K was playing the slow game here, trying to whittle down Andy OCR's defense.
Oh!
He got him.
Wow, dude.
Max charge. Dude, he was charging that shit yesterday.
That shit fell off like some Soul Calibur shit. Yeah, the level of comfort is to the point where he's willing to take those risks and make those reads so far for Andy.
Yeah.
But, you know, Kizzy's always got that game changer available.
Yeah, he does. And it's perfect for someone who's feeling cornered. And the moment Andy thinks he's going to bait him into maybe pulling it out, that's when Andy goes for, you know, a backdash. Or he goes for something that just, you know, throws Andy's offense off. And when Andy OCR goes for that backdash, that's when you see Kizzy let that rip.
Whoa,
that's when you see Kizzy let that rip.
That is so dangerous in the corner, man. When you try to go for stuff like that, especially if he has tap available. Wow, Andy, Kizzy jumps up to 3-4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, please. Let's get as many people in here as we possibly can seeing these guys play. It's already been amazing. Do me a favor and retweet that for us. It's already been a special night, man. Already.
This has been great, dude. This is like
7 games in.
Need to like do a whole fight card. I'll fight for some money. First to fight for $50.
I'll play you for $1, bro.
Oh, okay, let's do it. No, we're commentators now. We're retired from competition. We're analysts. Nobody wants to watch us fight.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Talk shit, maybe.
Talk shit for sure, but never actually fight. All right, backdashes into the power wave.
Oh wow, nice DP.
Whoa. And the OCR getting beat to the punch a couple times here. Wow, nice reflection.
I like the spacing that Kizzy's introducing into this match right now. Oh, nice call out.
That ain't no regular call out either. That's like what, 6-6 heavy?
Again, this situation where he's in the corner, a lot of shit becomes really dangerous. Oh, wow. No punish! Oh, no!
All right, almost evened it up. Threat level orange for Andy OCR and Kizzy K.
Might see Andy OCR try to call out some of these jumps with the running C, but that becomes dangerous.
Wow. All right. He's got to be careful doing that float now. Andy OCR does have rage.
God.
If he jumps again, you best believe that's going to come. Oh, please don't play with your life like that, Kizzy.
I really want to see a patient approach. Wow! Bigger man than me, man. I would never do that shit.
Oh my God!
Wow, opening.
Jesus, he's forcing the openings. That's what's beautiful about it. Nice.
Oh wow, he almost had the double call out. That was crazy. dude, man, what they're trying to get reads on is fucking insane. There's definitely gonna have to be a breakdown of this match afterwards, like some analysis. This is crazy.
Not only that, Kizzy K's movement in this round has been phenomenal. Absolutely circumventing every space that Andy OCR is in, Kizzy K is in the negative space of that and punishing.
Oh my god. That button was nice. Wow, dude.
Don't commit.
The juices are flowing for Kizzy K. He's got to get one more hit, and he could keep this momentum going.
Oh my god, that's that! Jesus Christ!
Andy OCR telling him, settle down, partner.
Oh! There we go. That float jump.
4-4, guys. 4-4.
Almost on the verge of tying it up, Kizzy K. I'm actually studying this right now because there's so many interesting decisions being made in the middle of the screen right now.
Yeah, dude, like there was instances where Kizzy K got a jump in right, and he read the neutral jump to avoid the throw, and it was like, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
So many layers.
And so the situations are, oh my god, he caught him. No, he dropped that time. Smart move from Kizzy K.
Oh, see, again, just like that.
And like those situations arise, but to recognize it so quickly. Wow, almost got the back dash.
Another close match, 1-1. Jesus.
That down C has been the absolute bane of Kizzy K's existence.
Wow, wake up DP. Commitment from Kizzy K. Nice punish there. Wow, okay.
Oh boy.
Scary. Oh, I see what he tried to do there. And
he did it too early. He did it too early.
Timed it. Oh, gotta look out for that DP. And the thing is that Andy has to do stuff like that. He has to challenge. But Kizzy, we're just talking about this earlier, is hanging out at the perfect, minute spot to be able to deal with those situations. Dude, I'm getting shades of when we did, what the fuck, House Mike, bro. My fucking head's hurting.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Wow.
I will say, in relation to that, it was easier to commentate Genjuro mirrors than this.
Right.
Because you just wait for the cross-up Rekka to come and Genjuro mirrors. And this one, there's just so many different layers to their movement options, to their defensive options, to their evasive options. And when someone actually lands a big hit, it's the biggest surprise.
Oh, man. So is it tied right now?
This is, I believe.
Oh my god, dude! Wow, this is fucking crazy.
Wow, lets it rip and gets the attack nonetheless. Finds the mark.
A 2-win streak with Kizzy K. Okay, now Kizzy's shown his insane ability to really stay in the right position that he wasn't really putting in the forefront in the beginning of the match.
Right.
Ooh, almost got that.
My god, dude. And so that right there has been what Andy OCR has been using to challenge these air antics from Kizzy K. Whether he's jumping or he's floating, he's going to be using that big swing you just saw. Keep him on the ground and give him a ton of damage on top of it.
Still a really dangerous situation.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Andy OCR choosing to go in. Wow.
All right, Kizzy K
That's the play of wanting to win, man. Fighting to win.
Yeah, Kizzy K getting a little impatient there, though. Definitely had the block available. I just didn't think he had to worry about it at the moment. Uh-oh.
Good option there.
Getting a little antsy there.
I like seeing the different buttons he's choosing here.
Kizzy K just not wanting to deal. Okay. Jesus, that does a ton of damage.
Oh
nice.
My god. Almost got the call out there.
Doesn't want to pick it up while he's standing.
Oh, this is so hard, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no punish, no punish. Wow.
He saw that swing come out. He's like, yeah, you're going to be stuck in that recovery.
Oh,
wow!
He literally just moved.
He left the ground for like a frame. All right, a big down C for Andy OCR.
This match is so close, man. It's been one round, one round. It's so crazy.
Looking for that deflect, even though Shizumaru was already in the air. You are a wild man, Andy OCR.
All right, we're seeing new developments here from Kizzy K, using different options. Wow, very nice for the see.
Uh-oh,
No
big
punish
punish.
from the air. More dynamic in the air so far than he's been, Kizzy K, right now.
Kizzy K in a good position to actually pull ahead here in this count.
You can tell he is definitely becoming a threat here. Andy OCR has been respecting that spacing.
Ooh!
Oh!
He got that so deep!
Oh no!
Speaking of deep,
Wow, dude. And look at him, he's so sad. I guess I'll take the win off of that.
sorry I had to cut you in half, Kijube.
All right, man. Kizzy K jumping up. He's ahead.
He's ahead by 1. Andy OCR now behind with the has to get some momentum back, dude. That's straight up what it is.
Oh God. All right, man. This is the 10th game of this first to 10 set.
Adjustments still incoming. We saw a big
Mhm.
adjustment from Kizzy K so far. Getting back to being able to catch Andy OCR, either jumping or backdashing with the crazy down four. But his movement in the air has really been the star of the show right now. The fact that he's just, well, up until
Yeah,
that
good
point,
call out.
he had been absolutely in Andy OCR's ass as far as airborne maneuvers go. Now Andy OCR just back to keeping him on the ground.
You know what's the big thing about this for Kizzy is the big momentum shifts. I've never seen anybody capitalize as much as he does
Yeah.
in these scenarios, or at least specifically in this match.
Well, he knows that crazy downpour takes a ton of wind out of you, and
Right.
that's when he does the run up, and he does run up DP almost immediately afterwards, right? Because he knows you might be panicking at that point.
Like this last match, Andy OCR got pretty creative in how he's punishing a lot of these air situations for Kizzy K, right? But to maintain that situation and control it is really difficult.
Mm.
So if he's able to close it out in this situation, that's a huge win for Andy.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, that hurts. What? How did?
I don't think even Kizzy expected that to hit. All right, Andy OCR once again in control. Wants to even it up immediately, telling him you cannot pull ahead of me.
So dangerous in this corner though. Anything gets punished.
I'm the senpai here.
Kizzy, a major threat. Yeah, there it is. Oh, dude, when it comes down to the wire, it's so hard to deal with when it's a match this tight.
Mm-hmm. Like how many crazy downpours is he gonna eat? We're gonna have to go over through this video. We're gonna go through this footage and just count deflect attempts, crazy downpour attempts versus successfully.
I don't know, man. The numbers are pretty high for Kizzy. He's probably gotten. I've seen him miss like 4.
Yeah,
Not 4 or 5, but hit a lot. He's mostly hitting.
hasn't been punished for them really yet. So
That's also another thing. Yeah.
yeah, I know he knows he can get punished for it, but it's hard to see that your opponent is not punishing it and just say, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Even if you block it, you're not gonna punish it right until the one time you do. Then I'll be scared of you.
Man, it's actually so hard to lock him down in the corner.
Oh!
Kizzy has not run out of options, and he has one of the most deadliest options in his arsenal.
And he can definitely get above Jubei in the air. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, nice. He had to go for that.
Whoa! He just ran up and
What
did it,
do you do,
Ran up
man?
and freaking did it, dude. No
Oh
way.
my God.
No way. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I ain't dealing with this shit no more. Oh, he's gonna drop. He's gonna drop. No chip. No chip. Yeah, he should have.
Had an opportunity to possibly rage burst
Oh,
that.
do it. Oh, he chipped him out. He couldn't do it.
What?
He couldn't do it because he was after you rage, you can't just Easton immediately. You have to block.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 5-5. Did we expect this to be this tight? I honestly couldn't. I don't know. Apparently, according to your poll, it was not going to be this close.
Nah, yeah. According to my poll, they had Kizzy winning by a landslide. Which is still live, by the way, and I'll post a link in the chat. It's still not too late to vote for who you think is going to win this first.
Oh, a live vote now since we're at 5-5. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, yeah. Who wants to retract their vote? With 119 votes, Kizzy K still very wide margin in the lead, 79% over Andy OCR, 21%.
What, man? Neo-Dojo's got live polls going?
Hey, man.
Hey.
What happens when everybody works together? Things can come together beautifully. Wow. All right, we're all tied up, and Andy OCR is once again attempting to keep this Shizumaru on the ground. And Kizzy K is just saying, nah, dude. Unless you got rage meter, I'm floating. Ow! Lands right on it. Runs right into a big 2C. Universal overhead.
This is dangerous, man. This is so dangerous. It's like, I don't want to recoil here. Whatever button you're going to throw out there, it's got to hit. And he's been successful. Oh, runs out of range, though. Could have got the weapon flip.
Yeah, luckily he didn't even try to go for it. It might have just messed him up. He might have got projectile instead, and that would have been horrible for that. Oh, no!
Wow. Very fortunate for Andy OCR as he somehow hops over that DP.
If he had done maybe a version of it, that might have hit.
Oh, almost got to punish off of that.
Yeah, that move is funny. All right, that zip that down. Yes. I think he can catch the first hit of that. Oh, did he catch him?
That hit, man.
Yes, sir. Everything chips now. What you gonna do about it? Pick it up.
This could be the opportunity for Andy OCR to jump ahead. Nice block there.
You saw Andy OCR was doing
Oh, here we go.
Only. All right, got out the guard break, so the damage has been nerfed. Whoa!
He gets to pick it up. Oh, wow, DP.
He's not been active.
Nice block.
Oh, finally punished it correctly. Cut some clean in half. Andy OCR up 6-5.
Oh, I got a headache. Goddamn.
I know, dude. My daughter is in the back just staring at me through my window, just going like, yeah, what's
What
going
are you
on?
so excited for? I know I had a
It's like,
I had to
Daddy's
close my
fucking nerd.
What a loser.
Daddy's gonna get a swirly later. Gonna put me through a table.
They're gonna write names in the girls' restroom. It's not gonna be nice shit. It's gonna be fucked up shit.
Daddy, this is why you can't get a date. Shout outs to my family.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to my girl. Respecting me.
Love my baby. Shout outs to the Goon family. Love y'all.
First Neo Dojo special already. A crazy match.
Dude.
It's only the first
halfway
one.
over. It's only half over, too.
It's only the first one and it's already been amazing. Money well spent, like we said.
I gotta say. Couldn't think of anything else we're gonna spend it on. Maybe Goon Sweet. Good blocks. Not even trying to get in there. No, he has the life lead. No reason for him to get too aggressive. Nice. Uh-oh. And you see-
The bets that Andy OCR has to make to change this whole thing. Yeah, wow.
That was a completely different Kizzy K. That was a completely different Kizzy K right there.
Wow, that was the first perfect. Okay.
It wasn't perfect.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Need to get the fact checkers on that one. Was that a perfect?
Perfect-ish.
Perfect-ish in spirit. Nice cancel. Wow!
Wow, dude.
What kind
Kids
of
is
call
about
out
to-
is that?
Dude, Kids is about to move up on the tier list for that one.
Dude, he's definitely a 7. I mean, an 8. Definitely an 8. Yo!
Wow.
He tried to do it again. He was like, no. Get shit out of here, young man.
Oh, very nice jump back here.
And we're seeing more usage of the Shizumaru moveset from Kizzy K here. Whoa, that was way telegraphed.
Oh no.
Telegraphed. I think he might have just missed the charge switch. Can't really think of too many reasons why he would crazy downpour from that position. Maybe he thought he saw something.
Yeah, something to know too. They've really committed to their characters so far.
Yeah.
Nobody feels like they have to change. And there honestly hasn't been any landslide victory that would convince them. Oh,
I mean, as long as you have that, why would you get rid of it?
Slightly outside situations were damn near connecting, but not quite. A lot of those situations that Andy finds himself in. Nice use of the overhead. Good spacing so far.
Oh, he got him again! The
my
OC went under the 5B! Oh!
He baited the button! Oh my god! And we're at a 6-6, folks! Jesus!
Alright, I know I saw someone in the chat saying that Kizzy was not going to get over 5.
That was crack from.
Damn! That's 0 for 2, Crackpot.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
that is more than 5.
Shout outs to all you guys, man. I see a lot of familiar faces from the community. Thank you guys for joining us. We've been saying it is worth it. High five.
Keep tweeting it out. We're only halfway done. 6-6. There are at least 4 more matches on the docket. I don't know if I can take 4 more of these, man. These are making me have to take some pills.
For the love of God, retweet this damn poll, people. Please.
Retweet the damn poll. Get people in here. They need to see this. West Coast Titans. Ooh.
Imagine if this was KOF, bro. This match would take forever.
Oh, dude, we never do a first and 10 with KOF, dude. You do that on your own time. You don't even stream it.
Oh, that's big. That's
You was
big.
like, hell nah. Oh, that's a wrap. Oh my god, this character is so
Wow.
ridiculous. Who the hell gets like upper body invul frames after whipping a DP?
What a dominant
Jesus.
round that was for Andy OCR. Wow, everything worked.
Either that or the 5B like vertical hitbox is just trash.
Being really careful with his approach. Kizzy being patient. Oh, nice conversion. Been looking for that the whole match.
Mm-hmm. Hi. Oh, that jumpy to stuff him. And Kizzy not really getting anything in the way of damage, but circumventing some big damage opportunities for Andy CR. So he's still biding his time. And one crazy downpour, you better believe, gonna even the score once it nails.
Here's something that's
Oh,
really,
there it is.
something that's really interesting right now from Kizzy. He's starting to show that patience again that I saw him utilize in CO talking. You know, trying to get Andy to commit to something that could potentially be dangerous. And that plays really well to Shizumaru.
Oh boy. Gonna hold on to it.
This game could completely change though.
That's a wrap.
Oh, nice punish there.
All right, NDOC are pulling ahead, 7-6.
Here we go.
$100 on the line, people.
Only at Neo Dojo special here at GameGoons.tv.
Man. I can see Kizzy K wanting to go back to the high air movement where he was almost more comfortable being close to the corner. Excuse me. Damn allergies. Anyway, he's getting more comfortable with that kind of movement closer to the corner because he got to employ the triangle jump and the umbrella float. And Andy OCR's range of influence was kind of limited because of that position that Kizzy put himself in. He was getting above him a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And getting behind him also.
I'm curious as to where these guys are mentally right now. This deep into the game. I mean, Kizzy's been using some really big brain reads here, and
it's been
great
paying
conditioning.
off.
Yeah.
And whew,
Oh wow. Okay.
even the lowest level of that does a chunk of damage. Hey.
Just outside again. That was able to score him a lot of wins before. Controlling the air. Woo! Honestly, so far, that's been the game, man. When Andy OCR can't control the air, Kizzy almost always takes it. And it's just become such a massive threat. Okay, here we go.
And yeah, that's the only thing he can do to really or really shut that down, because that reaches pretty high vertically. Ooh. And that's the tide changer right there. Wow!
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I think I'm calling it. That's it.
Oh
I'm
my
calling it.
god.
What you gonna do about it, Andy? Oh, okay.
Oh, what? Oh!
I can't believe he lived through that. Oh my god! Andy
Can he do
OCR
it? Can he do it?
absolutely
Was it worth
getting
it?
the best opportunity here.
Yes! Oh,
Kizzy,
no.
what the hell? I'm calling it. That's a choke.
way.
100% a choke. Big choke.
No
Big choke.
fucking-
Call the bus.
He
Get this man some
floated
air.
to his death, bro.
Is there a
He knew
doctor
it
in the
was
house?
coming.
Chat, is there a doctor in the chat? We need somebody to perform the Heimlich on Kizzy K after that choke.
He slowly fell into the lava. Imagine your eyes, man.
Shook. Kizzy K trying to make it exciting for us, though.
That was the Mario Guile meme right there, bro. I'm gonna take this jump, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, he cannot afford to make those kind of mistakes against Andy OCR, because not only is Andy OCR going to react the right way, he gave him all the time in the world with the most powerful attack in his arsenal.
Yeah, man. Andy OCR doesn't have range though, so.
That's, I mean, he's still losing the round. I mean, Kizzy's still losing the round because of that Easton.
I don't know, man.
Kizzy
That threat's still really big. Like.
Kizzy has to get his brain back on track. Yeah.
Oh no!
He's believing too much.
So many options available though here for Kizzy K. Very, very dangerous. Can't rate for.
Whoa,
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
No! Oh, a series of unfortunate events. I like the fact that he had the threat of yeah, I don't fucking.
I don't know.
Dude, they're already blowing my fucking mind.
Dude, in that situation where he raised at that position and he was nowhere near Andy OCR, Andy OCR only had to look for a run-up guard break. He wasn't gonna have to look for anything else.
Oh my god. All right, Andy up 8-6. Man, I can't even say, man. Still, Kizzy's been playing well, but big mistakes so far.
That was the
Really
biggest
cost
mistake he's
them.
made all night, 100%. And we saw him kind of break a little bit. He had to recover from it in the round after he dropped the round that he could have won, and he just wasn't able to recover. He has to recover now because Andy OCR is too shy away from that $100 prize.
Oh my god, are we getting this much closer to crowning our first winner of a Neo-Dojo special?
The first of many.
Kizzy got the juice with the new character. Been deemed the most ridiculously top tier. Better than season 1 Genjiro even, by some. Just saying.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
There's also a tier list that's inaccurate, but
I'm not
that's for players.
I'm not gonna disagree with you there. He's just a lot harder to use.
I have no idea.
I don't touch this guy. Ooh, yeah, you gotta calm down, Kizzy. Andy OCR is currently sitting pretty.
Oh boy, he's got that juice right now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, a tap could change this.
Yes, it could. One big tap is definitely going to turn that around. Woo!
Nice bait there. Able to connect a few hits. Oh,
All right, just
almost.
Damn!
Oh, man. He's been on point with those. Earlier, he wasn't connecting those punishes.
Yeah. And that's scary for KZK now, because now the random crazy downpour is off the table. It has to be utilized correctly. It can't just be a big brain read, because now NDOCR is punishing that correctly.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that big, almost $1,000 tournament we had, Andy won that shit.
Yeah, over Luis Cha.
So, another Game Goons event. Could Andy OCR be a winner yet again?
Another Goon champion.
Is this platform the platform he wins constantly?
So we got Andy OCR for a Samurai Showdown, and we got Marco Polo for KOF. Ooh.
Nice
Andy
block.
OCR chasing that down.
Oh, not able to convert.
He just stood there.
Andy OCR at a full sprint right now. And that block is huge.
Dude, 9-6. KZK has to pick it up.
Pulling away. Andy OCR has stayed solid throughout the whole set. Did not waver despite those massive tap damage he was eating. The amazing plays that Kizzy's made, and Andy has still been able to wade through that.
You know what's weird here is that some people are going to say that Kizzy K gassed in this match, and I don't agree with it. I think Kizzy K was very much firing on all cylinders up until that Easton moment that happened a couple matches ago. And it seems like some of his step has been lost because of it. He has to get it back, but I don't think he gassed. I think he's definitely got something left in the tank here. He just needs to get a chance to get it back. If he wins this match, I expect to see, a second win from Kizzy K.
These are gonna have to go his way, man. He's gonna need some situations to really work out for him.
Well, he was forcing it to go his way that entire match, and it just dropped for him.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that was so much Andy OCR as it was Kizzy K.
All right, man. This is a really tight situation.
Thank God for these long load screens, man. Give you plenty of time to readjust your game plan. Ugh.
So far, Kizzy K's shown a lot of the same stuff he's given to Andy OCR. It hasn't really changed much. Interesting, but still gets punished out of that.
So that rolling umbrella, it has to hit flush, or you're going to get that big punish like we just saw.
Trying to get some breathing room here in the life lead. Got to be careful. Andy's going to call that out.
Yep. Another big 6C.
He's got to give him a different look to really put the fear in him. Oh, okay,
nice
here we go.
projectile.
A little bit of offense.
You're going to try to chip him down and be at even life again.
Ooh, he's
There
got
it
to be
is.
careful. He might call out one of those backdashes, man.
Yep. Oh, no big punish.
Didn't sit on that fireball. Good block.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Whoa. Jesus, dude. Shizumaru, kill the guy, please.
Oh man!
Get him!
Oh, Eskimo kisses, bro. They're in each other's face.
Yes, please. Oh no! Don't choke! Don't choke! Yeah.
Oh!
We need those guys in the background doing the monkey noises. Ah!
No, we don't.
No, we don't need that. Oh my God. I cannot take another round like that. Andy OCR trying to make this a little more solid for us. And round 2. Of match 15, Jesus.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this man is going to ECT.
Yes. One of the favorites to win.
Not according to the rankings.
You know,
At this point, I don't even know what it is.
Andy OCR has a lot to prove,
Double overhead. Oh, wow! What a conversion! And Kizzy K is back on the board!
Oh, he had the big guard break ready to go, but he didn't get it out. Ooh! No guard break there.
Oh, nice. Nice float. Avoided that jump air.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
Gonna have to rage. No!
Dude!
I mean, that is gonna be so key
he had
in the
moment.
aftermath of this round.
The problem
I
now is
don't
the momentum
know,
is
man.
gone. The problem is the momentum is gone now. The momentum he got from that gigantic, crazy downpour is all gone. He has to get it all back. Take out this life bar.
I mean, hindsight is 2020, man. We'll see how this turns out, but
I agree.
we definitely get that feeling that was a make or break situation. Oh,
Okay,
nice!
Good punish.
It's that distance again that he's been able to utilize to really convert some damage. Doesn't get the jump back, but
Wow!
Andy does 2 conversions so far.
No wake up DP. Thank God. Wow!
He's on rage.
Hell!
Oh,
No!
the
Get this out of here!
overhead knocks that down.
Big! Oh my God! He could have got more off
Oh,
that.
this is so
that
dangerous.
could have been it.
Oh, that could have been a punish.
This is it. Next hit's gonna win. Kizzy K cannot hold forward. Don't even
Wow.
open like that.
Andy OCR
With the 5B all day.
is your Neo Dojo special winner. Congratulations, sir. And Kizzy K, bravo. God damn, what a match that was. Wow. We saw some great shit. Holy shit. Wow.
Oh my God. They're going
at it again. Wait, dude, Jimmy, tell them it's over. Let them know, dude.
That's
It's
the
over.
salty run back, dude. Oh my God, that was an amazing first to 10 though. I loved every minute of that. I think they both played phenomenally. Kizzy K with amazing adjustments left and right, and Andy OCR just the fucking snowball, dude.
Oh, wow, dude. Oh, okay.
We can just talk like this match was first of all, thank everybody for watching this match. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been something that we've been trying to do for about a year now, not just with Samurai Showdown obviously, but with other games, and we finally got it off the ground with Samurai Showdown, and I think it went pretty well, don't you, Abe?
Well, yeah, man. I mean, this is something I know I've been trying to with a whole different name. It was called Gods of Mayhem, and this is exactly the type of thing, and I'm glad we brought it in this form, and it all worked out with this specific game on stuff we were trying to attempt before.
Yeah.
And obviously with the support of the players in the community, we could make this even bigger than it was before. Also, shout outs to Gibby for always putting out a lot of work in the offline Neo Dojo tournaments. We ran that tournament a few weeks ago, and Gibby's put a lot of work out there for a lot of the SNK titles and at Super Arcade.
Absolutely could not do this without him.
So yeah, man, totally worth it. Money well spent. $100 over to Andy OCR. I hope he enjoys it. Maybe uses it at some money matches at ECT to move up on the rankings.
Oh, he's
And
buying the drink.
yeah, man, good shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm really impressed with the overall gameplay because this is an online match, and you know I expected there to be some more heavily online specific gimmicks seen here, and we might have seen them anyway because I don't see a lot of Shizumaru's online. But I gotta say they kind of played it straight down the middle as far as their approaches go. We saw a lot of adjustments here that were very realistic looking, kind of things you would see in a match normally. So really impressed. I think if people are looking for information or footage on how to play these characters, this is a great video to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing about this matchup. So I've been watching Wednesday Night Fights a lot, especially initially when Samurai Shodown came out, and it just drove me fucking nuts that some of these amazing matches that were going on at Wednesday Night Fights, they weren't getting that attention that I felt was deserved. Like, dude, there was matches like Alex Valle versus Reynolds. Dude, they were fucking insane. Dude, I was losing my shit sitting there watching those matches. There was shit I saw Andy OCR doing at those matches. Like, it's great, and I would definitely like to provide this venue, like us to provide this venue for people to compete and really show off their skill set. Especially, I mean, I'm super biased for SoCal, but there's some beasts out here, man. And I feel like you guys haven't really seen the depths of what they can do. And they're really entertaining players as well, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's people all over America that could make great matches. So I won't fault. I don't think we should.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is because first of all, this is an online situation, right? I want to get the best gameplay we possibly can by getting the best connections, and that's mainly why
exactly
I would like to show off these guys that we can do that. But who knows, man? Maybe in the future we'll figure out something else to get some of these East Coast guys, some of these other guys from other regions. NorCal dudes are definitely uh in that realm as well. So I would like to show off all these guys, man. I really appreciate this community, and these guys are back. What up, fellas?
Yo.
Excellent
Dude.
match.
We were losing our fucking minds.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got out of the freaking call because we would have blown your ears out.
Oh man, the part where I waited for him to float down,
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my god, I hope this works.
Ah man, it was there was a couple of scenarios where I was like, man, I got him on the ropes. Let me do this, and then since I'm not a zero player, you know, I started getting nervous a little bit when he started like running up to me. So I tried switching buttons. So what happened was he'll jab me, and I thought I let go tap, right? But the problem is when I was still in block stun, so I let go tap and I lost my tap, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. So like in my mind, I'm like processing that I lost tap, and then he'll like he'll take advantage of me, and then like he outplayed me there in that scenario, and like a lot of scenarios that a lot of interactions that I really enjoyed was it was those moments where he actually didn't have a weapon. It was actually fighting for his life, you know. But yeah, that was actually really fun. I'm actually happy because all the stuff that I actually I worked on, like, because like I didn't get a chance to like sit down and fight a Jubei, but everything I did was like actually on paper in training mode. So I was really proud of myself how well everything was like working out. I just need to get better with the character. That's it. But I actually am proud of myself. So that's really good.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you got something out of it. Go ahead, Andy.
I didn't know he could duck under my sword after he falls from the
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about the DP.
Dude, that was messed up.
I think you got a 2B that or 2H 2C.
Guy is slippery. Holy shit.
Yeah,
he's really good. I like him.
I gotta say, play of the day for me was Kizzy K doing the 2C underneath your 5B into crazy downpour, and I was like, oh, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, so
I'm tap or something. Holy shit, took all my health.
Yeah, so like what I kept doing because I knew I knew that he realized that I was really like jumping away a lot. So what I tried doing was set the 2H pace, and like if he tried to go run in like 5B and stuff like that, it was going to intercept him. Or if he was looking for the jump, then he wasn't ready for the 2H like being there so active, right?
Right.
So active and counter poke him.
Oh man, you played it perfectly there.
Yeah, there was a lot of scenarios where I wasn't confident. I would say I wasn't really confident, but he was so confident in those situations. So like experience like really whooped my ass there. And it was pretty fun. Like I was just like, dang, he knew. You know what I mean? Like that's what I said to myself most of the times. Like, oh, he knows. You know what I mean? So it was really fun.
I got lucky. I played against a Shizu last week at Ronin Rumble, and he beat me in winners, and then I ended up seeing him in the grand finals. So I had like a super long set with him.
That's dope. Cause I definitely was like, yo, I really, cause you're the only Jubei here, right? So I was like, since I'm playing him, I was like, I'm really gonna like sit in training mode for a couple of hours and really see like these little variables of like what I could do to take advantage of the character. But there was, like I said, it was some scenarios where I was very inexperienced, and like I felt like I felt like he knew those experiences more than I did, like those variables more than I did. So he took advantage of that really well, and like just out of like scenarios, like I try like micromanaging like while on defense, and I like let go because I thought he was gonna run up and throw me and stuff like that. So
There's a scenario that you guys kept getting into very often, and it was when Andy, you would have put Kizzy in the corner, and I could tell there was a high level of anxiety in that exchange at every time, especially since Kizzy had yet to let go of tap, and literally everything becomes a crazy situation. How did you feel that you threaded the needle with those scenarios?
are you talking to me or
Andy, I was asking Andy.
Okay.
I think when I was cornering him, that he would uppercut, wall jump, or just neutral jump straight up. Normally, I cover jump ups because you come down and counter it and everything. But the way that he was mixing it up, I didn't know if he was ever going to try to deflect me back or try those other 3 options
Oh, okay.
a lot. It hurt me in a way because something on the ground and he does something in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
Like
guys.
he got all his damage and got out of the corner. I was like, oh crap! I got chased into the other side.
Yeah, there was a scenario. I think it was like game like 7 that I knew that you was really putting all of your strategy into like keeping me in the corner, and I felt that. I was like, oh, okay, so he's gonna sit like really far away, and he's really just gonna wait it out and just throw fireballs, right? So I knew that situation like instantly. I was like, okay, when I'm just gonna start like doing like the 2H or the run up and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and like backdash, right, to like be a little bit more active on in the corner and like get like baby hits. So my goal in that scenario was like get those baby hits and like get you really frustrated and like move forward to try to like intercept what I was doing because I was doing a lot of stuff that like like if it happens, it worked out really
Yeah.
well for me, and if it you have to do something about it, right? It's one of those things you have to do something to stop what I was doing.
Mhm.
So I noticed like when you try like walking up and you try like blocking and stuff, I knew like, oh, I could run up and throw, or I could run up and jump over him and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So it's funny, there was another scenario too, like when he started getting rage, he
Mhm.
started using the weapon flip technique. I was looking for that the whole time, right? So
Mhm.
I was prepared to like I was prepared for it, right? But when I came down, I popped rage. For some reason, I thought in my brain I still had mad invuln, so I was like mashing. I was mashing Eisen to
Mhm.
like beat that scenario. I don't know if that was I don't know if I messed. I think I messed up because
You got kicked out, right?
yeah. So that was a scenario. But yeah, I knew to stop jumping a lot when he started looking for that. So I was like, okay, he's looking for it. So I was like, what, I'm just gonna take the throw,
Mhm.
because the throw damage is not really that good
Mhm.
uh with Jubei. So there, like I said, it was just a lot of adjustments that he just had over me that like I chose the option, he chose his option, he was right. You know what I mean? It was like those a lot of those options and stuff like that. But
There was a situation that also happened a lot where there was a battle for the air, right?
yeah.
And there was a spot where Kizzy, I saw you start to find the real sweet spot to float and bait out something from the ground.
Yeah. So what he started doing now, he started running under me
Mhm.
and like since if your back is turned around, you have those type of frames. Actually I learned this from Aru actually. It's
Mhm.
like when you turn if your back is turned and they behind you, there's a couple of frames where you can't actually like block, right?
Mhm.
So what happened was is when he was doing that, like I was already holding the button, and sometimes I would try to like switch over, but since like I said, I'm not really great at that. He kept
Mhm.
running under me and like sweeping me, and I was like, okay, I can't let him just get a free knockdown for that, right?
Yeah.
So he started mixing it up like really well, where he'll do dash C from like a distance, like really far, where if he whiffs, nothing happens. But if I stick a button out, like I'm getting hit, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So I was trying to match that as well. Like I was just trying to get a lot of damage, but he kept changing it up. There are times where he'll run up deep and do it, and sometimes he'll run up slide. So it's really fun,
Mhm.
interaction. So I honestly thought it was 6-9, but
Right.
I guess that was a game that blew through my mind because it's so intense.
I know. I
Oh, man.
didn't even keep score either. I had to have my wife look at it.
Nice, yeah. The wife is MVP. She was like,
Oh,
"Yo,
you
you did
turned
it,
up.
you did it. We're going to dinner."
Did you already ask about the Eason moment?
Oh,
Yeah.
the
So
yeah.
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 No,
So
Okay.
when I pop rage,
Mhm.
I should have what I should have did is I should have timed it perfectly.
Mhm.
But in a scenario, I didn't know like how like I didn't know the timing from that when it's like just active like that. So I tried mashing it and I was holding guard. So
Ah,
what I
okay.
should have what I should have did was do it in neutral, but I don't know why I held guard and did it. I was things like that. Those little things like that I just wasn't prepared for.
Right.
Yeah.
I
he
just want to
looked
know how do you
hella
feel
good.
about this Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Does he have like really low health or something? I'm not really sure where he is at the health. 20?
I don't think he has the lowest health. I don't think he has like the second or third, but I think he's like it feels slightly above, like below average. I would say like a little bit around the ninjas. I would say like probably Galford maybe.
Okay.
There's sometimes I feel tanky, and there's sometimes where I actually explode. So it's really I don't know. I wouldn't say. I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat would probably have a Pokédex for it, but I don't know.
Or did they give us an actual value for it? I think they did in the patches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not an app, it's hard for me to really get those little information.
I hear you. Yeah, we definitely need to get on. Well, as soon as the PC version comes out, maybe.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, so how did you guys feel about this game as a long set game? That's something that we were talking about between me and Abe.
That's exactly what I was gonna ask. Yes.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know about Andy, but I was having a great time. There was a
Yeah,
lot of
long set. I feel like
Yeah.
some games I do so fast I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Like
You feel
especially
like
rounds, I feel like.
happened and just lost the game. I'm like, what the heck did I do wrong? You know?
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, like you can get hit by one big move and then it's like, wow, I didn't think it would do that much damage, right?
Or you lose your weapon or something, you know? Like, it
Yeah.
happened in this game where we clash or whatever, but I've seen it where you just randomly lose a round because you both hit the button at the same time.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of scenarios too where like one error could like cost you like 70%. So like, you ask yourself like, man, what was it my fault? You know what I mean? Like in this scenario, and sometimes things just don't work out for you, right? Like even if it's like sometimes just that scenario that you put yourself in, or a scenario that was made. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of scenarios where it's just, it's just the nature of the game, and it's just about whether or not you could keep your composure or not. And there was a couple of rounds where I felt like I didn't have my composure because I was like, bro, like I'm trying to like kill him, you know what I mean? Or I'm trying to like sit in this range, and I'm like, man, like I'm trying to like micro these. I'm trying to play like zero, you know what I mean? Micro all these buttons, holding the buttons and stuff, man.
Uh-huh.
So there was a lot of scenarios where I was just like, man, like I'm still bad at this, like that was one of the things I kept saying. I was like, man, I'm still bad at this, like holding these buttons and stuff like that. But I'm learning, and that's why I was really happy to play a long set because I feel like I got a lot of experience out of it. So it was
That's
really
awesome,
fun.
man.
I mean, I definitely think Andy is like the best in SoCal right now. So it was like fun to like clash with one of the best. You know what I mean, out here. So
Yeah, man. It's pretty goddamn crazy, especially when somebody is able to hold somebody like you out in scenarios where when you explode with a great read, I I rarely see players continue that momentum like you did.
yeah,
Like that, like they'll get that one great read or great call out, but then it doesn't continue after that. Like your shit was like one read, two read, three reads. It would just stack, and like the nature of this game's crazy for shit like that.
yeah. Like I felt because I didn't want I didn't want Andy to get comfortable, right? I don't want him to
Yeah.
like regroup to figure out like what was happening. So I try to sit in ranges where like I could do this, but I don't have to. Or I
Uh-huh.
could do this, and like I wanted to like make him do a decision, and like
Mhm.
allow me to like counter poke him or whiff punish him and stuff like that. Since he had more range than me, I had to play in his range, and I had to play in and out of his range. So I had to
Mhm.
make him come to me eventually, but then I had to also come to him. So
Mm.
I try to play like that hybrid style. Uh,
Mhm.
and I felt like I did really, really good personally.
No, yeah, definitely.
Despite me losing, I really feel like I did a really, really great job. It's just like those little variable inexperienced things that he was just like way out. He just way outclassed me in those scenarios, right? So I just got to get better at those scenarios. So
I was gonna say the one thing that impressed me was, like we said before, your commitment to holding on to that momentum that you would get after a crazy downpour. Because I feel like both hitting that and getting hit by that is like it knocks the wind out of your opponent.
yeah, I mean, you got to tell the opponent you're not afraid, right? So
Yeah, and then the opponent's like,
that's a
crap.
my yeah. You just got to you got to play the card that you are not afraid. So like
Yeah.
I just that was the mindset that I was like, whether or not the scenario is in or not, like I'm going to hold my ground here. You know what I mean? So that was
Mhm.
the thought process. That was the thought
Yeah.
process.
And then the opponent just wants to get away from whatever's coming next. Most likely they're like defaulting to guard breaks. They're thinking I might jump, and then you just roll up with the run up DP, and it's like crap, back in the same situation
Yeah,
again.
yeah. You gotta show them cards, you know.
Yeah, and the thing is too, Andy, it's crazy to see that you're able to still keep your composure despite a lot of those situations and get back into it in the following matches, because you guys had a lot of one round Kizzy wins, one round you win, one round Kizzy wins. There was a lot of situations like that and a lot of major momentum shifts. Like at this point, are you pretty comfortable with that type of play in this game?
I mean, yeah, but like every single time I got hit with a tap, I like shook my head and I was like super frustrated. Every single time he tapped me with his umbrella, even though it does like no damage,
Yeah.
it's like a mental guard break.
Mm-hmm.
Thing was, I knew I was bothering him too by like just swiping out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like have to like I'm annoyed, but he's more annoyed.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is how I do it. But I'm trying to keep him on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
but really unique in the fact that he doesn't have to play on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I want to say like 8 games to kind of figure out when to swipe him out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
Really good with switching it up. If I run under him, I'll switch it up and do the medium instead of the hard.
Yeah. That's what I was
Mm,
trying. I was trying to catch you with there, but there was sometimes you like got away. I was like, I think because you did it so early to the point where you lower your hurt box, and what happened was I did it at a certain timing, expecting another timing, and like I'll come down, I just instantly just get hit because it's
And
so.
the other thing I was waiting for you to do was fireball. So I was kind of
So
like,
the problem was, yeah, the timing of your fireballs is really hard. I don't know if you noticed, but there was sometimes I did the umbrella and got hit.
I,
So like yeah. There was some like your fireball timings were so like unique. So I was like, man, like do I really want to like bet like guessing right on one of these fireballs? Because you'll backdash and you'll run forward and you'll like whiff a button and then you'll cancel the whiff button into a fireball, right? But you only did the light fireball. There was only one time that you did H fireball. So like I said, it's really hard for those like scenarios like holding it and also keep in mind too, I was holding the H button sometimes. So like if I'm holding the H button, I can't like I'll have to like react. Like I said, it's like something I gotta practice. I gotta reaction, switch to a button, and then instantly like do it and stuff like that. So
okay,
yeah, it was a couple of things that, like I said, it's just too fast, too fast going on. So
yeah.
you just gotta be better at those reading
The
those.
one thing that stopped me from being like hyper aggressive was the fact that you had that option.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't really throwing fireballs, so like I felt like the fireballs wasn't really like I'll jump over it. I'll like use the umbrella cancel to like punish you. And I felt like from those scenarios, like I since I was so focused like playing in the air and like mixing up to the ground and stuff because I didn't want to really deal with the kind of like high low mix up that Jubei could force like in mid screen. So like I said, the looking at the fireball a lot was just I didn't want to like keep tunnel vision that option and then be opened up by other things. So I find other little various ways of punishing it because like I said, I'm not the most experienced in that match, but I felt like that the way I played was like correct. So that there's just more things that I just need to work on.
All right. So I got the last two questions to ask you guys because I know Kizzy, you're gonna be somewhere competing soon, and I know Andy, you're going to ECT, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kizzy, where are you gonna go compete in Sam's show in the near future to represent SoCal, baby?
I'm looking at Canada Cup right now. Like
Hey.
I want to do ECT, but
Mm,
like I said, there's some certain things that I can't talk about right now. That is
okay.
it will probably be announced next week. So if you see that announcement next week, that's exactly what I was working on. So
Mm.
I gotta priorities. Some certain priorities kind of gotta take priority. And unfortunately, since they announced it kind of late, I didn't plan correctly. So uh,
Okay.
but other than that, I will be at Canada Cup, and hopefully the schedule for other events
Uh-huh.
will be out, and I'll be able to go to those as well. But I think my dollars is on Canada Cup that I'm going to be putting my.
And what is the significance of Canada Cup versus the other tournaments for Sam's show specifically?
Well, I personally really like playing East Coast.
Yeah.
Uh, Aru, Owls, uh, you know, those guys. I like watching those guys play too because they have a play style that I really respect.
Yeah.
Some of their players. So I really wanted to like play them,
Mm.
and I really wanted to like play them with like the scenario where like okay these guys probably went in the lab against Shizu. What do they have in store for me
Ah.
so I could like figure stuff out. But
Okay.
sadly I can't go. But uh I'll be hopefully at Canada Cup. Those guys come through out and play as well.
Well, it is a qualifier, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be Canada Cup too. So.
Nice!
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean that's a good segue into you, Andy. You'll be going to now announce Canada Cup and ECT, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to go to every single one that has a qualifier.
Ooh, baby.
Nice. I'm on the same boat too. Besides minus ECT.
Damn, dude. I want to go to Canada Cup now. Fuck.
Damn, Andy. Well, you got a lot of momentum, man. Both you guys do, and I mean, it's not a coincidence. We didn't pick names out of a hat. We've been watching you guys, and you guys have been really impressive. And for me personally, you guys represent the greatest players in SoCal right now for Sam Show. And I feel like I really wanted to show you guys off. So thank you guys for coming out for this. And we will definitely have you guys on in the future.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Also, once again, the good stuff, dude. Like you played that good. So good shit.
Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Chris, anything else you wanted to add to this?
I'll be at ECT also. I'll be commentating.
Oh
Samurai
shit!
Showdown.
What?
Yeah, man. I haven't announced it yet. I will be at ECT 2019 commentating Samurai Showdown as well as King of Fighters 14 because there's a qualifier for both there this year. So that should be a lot of fun for myself and everybody involved. Canada Cup still up in the air, and man, I'm pretty sure with this schedule not fleshed out yet, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I don't give a fuck. We need at least 3 events out here in America, 2 on the West Coast at the very least.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Hopefully,
we can
man.
get somebody on that. I'm putting it out. Hell Pocket's saying it right now. Officially, West Coast needs more SWC events.
Fingers crossed, man. I mean, I think the scene deserves it.
Mm-hmm. Too shit.
Dude, hey, let's go to Japan, dude. Fuck this.
Dude, let's go to Japan.
Let's go to Japan,
dude.
too. Are we all going to Japan?
We all go to Evo Japan or something? Come on.
What's up? Oh yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys follow at Andy OCR on his Twitter and at KizzyK310. Of course, man, these guys they've been tearing it up and they're gonna continue to. So please keep an eye on them, please support them. And yeah, man. Again, last but not least, thank you guys. This was everything I thought it was gonna be, man. And you guys did even better than that too. So worth it. It's fucking worth it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I had a great time.
Excellent.
The very last announcement though that I have to make is y'all see that very nifty little logo made by yours truly. Guys, we got a brand new shirt at the Teespring. I'm dropping the link right there. You guys want to support Neo Dojo and help us out with a few ducats here and there so we could provide with more players coming on, possibly having Andy OCR and Kizzy K come back for a potential rematch, folks, after much more successes. And yeah, man, we want to support the scene. We want to get eyes on these guys. This is a great game, great players. And if you guys would help support us, if not by that, following, using your Prime subscription to follow this channel. But beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been great. I want to thank Aru, who also provided a great pregame show for us. Definitely having that man back. Shout outs to you and your vast knowledge of the game and always making the situation where the game goons are involved that much better. Gibby holding it down on the production side, and Chris always being a great commentator and representing the game very well for Game Goons. So thank you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meta Abe, and we are Game Goons. This is Neo Dojo, and I hope to see you guys again very soon with another set of great players. So you guys have a great night. Peace.